Well, hello friends, it's Crazy Cheap Chick. I have been working hard all day long. It's super hot here in Missouri, and I'm done for. I overdid it. I'm an old lady of 61. I have very limited energy anymore, but both John, Wayne, and I worked hard today, and we were up here another time, so I thought I'd go ahead and put together a little video of what we have got done since the last video that I posted. You know, we were gone in Europe for 2 weeks, and then we had a lot of catching up to do when we got home. We had the death of a friend, and so it's been like 3 weeks since we were up here. So it's going a little bit slower than we had hoped, but it's going. And we got a lot done today. And next week is going to be a big week. Next week we are doing some framing, roughing in the electrical, roughing in the plumbing, and they may start power washing the house and getting ready to paint the house. They're working right now on making all the repairs to the outside of the house. So once those repairs are made and it's power washed, they'll start painting. And I had to bring paint samples up today for Dad to pick out a color. He's picked out a color, and I think it's going to look pretty good once it's painted. That'll make a huge difference. So come on, let me show you what we've been up to. So I got up here, the new roof is on, the roof looks good, but they didn't haul away the shingles, which was part of the contract. And I'm not sure why they were supposed to bring a trailer and haul all these old shingles off, but they did not. And so now we've got a mess. A big mess. All the parts for the HVAC have arrived. And I believe this entire ceiling has to come out in order to facilitate the installation of the HVAC. There's more tile back here as well. This was supposed to include a roll-off dumpster, and they were supposed to put all of this in a dumpster, not leave it on the ground. It's pretty distressing. It's gonna look worse before it looks better, I guess. Okay, we got all the paneling off and trim. And still got a little bit more to go on the ceiling though. Alright, this ceiling is almost out, not quite. All the paneling is removed. All these tiles are up. And bathroom is almost all tore out. It's gonna take several cleanings to get these to the point I want. I did a little bit last time, and I'm gonna work on this some more. As you can tell, it's pretty gross. Well, I did flies in there, but let's get working. This part is kind of gross, getting this pug carcass out of there. Ugh. Gross. Goodness, a lot. 12 years worth of dead flies, I guess. know, when you're renovating, a lot of it is going out and buying stuff. And so we went to Menards. We've got the shower bases and toilets. And I'm going to show you what they've gotten done since we were here last time. Of course, the roof, which I already showed you. They're starting to work on trim and getting doors installed. These are the light fixtures that we took out of a house that our business was replacing light fixtures in. They're really high quality, nice lights. And they've got this trim in around the windows. Basically what they're doing is they're repairing all the rotten wood. Then they're going to power wash, and then they're going to paint. So, doing good getting these frames in. Got this door in as well. They had to order, here's the old door. You can see how rough it was. So there's the new door. And getting ready to, they'll install a new window there. And it was the other side of the house that was the roughest. And you can see how they've been tearing out lots of rotten wood. Ran into some termite damage like you do in the Midwest. And so this is all rotten stuff that's been removed from the house. And they're still working on the other side. They're not going to be here today. They had told us they wouldn't be. And that gives us a chance to do some stuff we need to do. So here you can see this was the side with the most damage. And so they're getting all the boards replaced and the soffit replaced. And getting more trim around windows. So probably, I don't know, maybe even next week, perhaps they will be able to start on the painting. They'll have to power wash it before they paint. We've got to get all of this weed eated so that there's room for them to paint around here. They told us there was a lot of termite damage around this door. And so they had to repair that. And they went ahead and mounted some of the upper cabinets to get them out of the way. So you can see how far they're going to come over, how far that wall is going to have to extend by just a few inches, narrow the doorway there. They won't have them all up. There's more cabinets that will go along here to this window. And then they're going to be at a different height across here, which is fine. I think once it's done, you'll see it looks okay. But today, I'm going to do some sweeping up. We brought in some material. And John Wayne's making phone calls to the HVAC people. They've started framing in the bathroom. Apparently there was a little bit of a misunderstanding because this wall is supposed to bump out about a foot, and they did not do that. And so we're going to go ahead and tear it out so that they can do that. But John Wayne said that is not much work and not that big of a deal. We have to pour pads like this all the time for generators.
That's what Tim's saying.
Yeah. There for a while, man, we were just installing generators left and right.
Really?
Every storm.
Yeah.
You know, when people lost power.
Yeah, they were like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah. If they were rich enough, you know, they don't want to go 2-3 days without power, without an alarm system, and without air conditioning, and their kids not having devices. always seems like you're doing demo when it's 110 or 10 below. You're never doing demo on a 60, 50 degree day. You okay? What'd you do? I thought you poked yourself. Are you current on your tetanus shot? Huh? Well, let's do a final review of what got done today. Some framing had been done, but it was not to the right dimension, so we had to remove the framing. We went ahead and removed the flooring, and the framing will go up quick now that everything's out of the way. There was some electrical on the wall we had to demo. So once again, this is going to be 2 bathrooms. There'll be a wall down here, so there'll be a bathroom on this side and a bathroom on this side, and one bathroom comes in off the hall, the other comes in off that bedroom. And this room is going to remain kind of a Dad's workshop area. We're not doing a whole lot to it other than paint and put flooring down. This is going to be the laundry area. Right now they're working on, they have started work on the air conditioning furnace stuff. And we've got some of the bathroom pieces in, the toilets and the tubs. And they went ahead and mounted the cabinets on the wall to get them out of the way. And as you can see, the door is going to be narrowed a little bit. They're going to bring this wall out just slightly. And I'll have to do a little work on the cabinets, but I think they're going to look pretty good once they're up and in place. And a whole lot gets done next week. Work too late or get overheated. You guys have drinks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna slap this together and shovel some insulation out of the way and be done.
Yeah, I think we've overdid ourselves today, I think. It is so hard picking out house colors. I mean, you've got a swatch this big to try to pick out a color. And they divided out, we're using Sherwin-Williams. They've got Southern Shores and Beaches, Desert and Southwest Style, Northern Shores and Seaports, and America's Heritage. Well, it quickly became evident that Dad was gravitating towards the colors on the America's Heritage. And just traditional colors. And this is what he's picked out right here. It's a nice basic tan color. I think it's probably what is on this house right here. He did not want white. He told me that, and I think this will look really nice, be a nice contrast with his roof. And then he's talking about doing some like maroon colored shutters on the front to bring some color in. And the trim around the windows will probably be white. Now, if I was picking it, I probably would have picked this color right here, a little bit lighter, or even this one. Has a lot of yellow in it, or maybe even this kind of ivory color, but I think that might be really too close to white for him. Anyway, what do you think of the choice? I think it's made. Paint's not bought yet though, but that's where we're leaning. Well guys, thanks for following along. I appreciate it. If you want to continue to see how things go, make sure you give me a like, comment, share, or subscribe. Now, I don't know why, but just having new doors makes me feel happy. It looks so much better even with just new doors. So with that new roof up there and the new door, we're starting to see a little progress. We've kind of got a drop dead date of trying to be done by October 1st. I mean, right now, Dad's staying here in his travel trailer. And once it starts getting cold, it's going to get a little chilly in that trailer. So we really want to be done by October 1st. And like I said at the beginning of the video, a whole bunch is getting done next week. So make sure you give me a like and follow if you want to see the progress. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. What is that?
Praying mantis.
Oh, wow.
I think they'll eat you.
Will they really?
Well, they eat, I mean, they catch stuff. They catch bugs, and that one I'd say would catch mice too.
Yeah, that thing's huge. I mean, here it is next to my hand. Ah! You're a big guy.